Well, hey guys. I think it is time for math. Let's see. Yep, it's time for math. Okay, so I have a 10 here, I have a 6 here. 10, 6. If we take the 6 and hide the 0, remember the name of that number? 16. Let's do this one. We got 10, and we got a 7. 10, 7. Take the 7 over it. That number is 17. Okay, now we got an 8. 10 and an 8. 10, 8. Cover the 0, it makes 18. Let's do this one. We got a 10. We got a 9. 10, 9. Cover the 0. 19. Okay, next one is, ha, tricked you. You thought it was going to be 20. 10 and a 3. 10, 3. Cover the 0. It makes 13. Now we got 10 and 4. Cover the 0. It makes 14. Now we got 10 and 5. 10, 5. Cover the 0. It makes 15. Now we got 10 and 0. 10, 0. Cover the 0. Huh. It's still 10. This number is 10. Now, check this one out. I've got 10 and 10. So there's one 10 here and one 10 there. That means that I have two 10s, right? And that number becomes 20. This number is 20. Okay. So last Friday, we made some flat shape. Do you remember the name of that flat shape? It was a square, right? Now, so this is a flat shape. It's a square. Now, the problem with this shape here, using these straws, is that, like, if I go like this, it kind of rolls out a little bit. Look, if there was a cow, he would walk right in here, right? This is an open shape. Well, this is actually, that's an open shape because there's space here. But if I close it up like that, then it's a closed shape. Do you remember what we used last Friday to keep this shape closed? Yeah, we got some balls of clay, stuck them in there. And that will keep our shape closed. Now we have a square that is closed for sure because the what are those things called? The clay is keeping it closed. All right. What have I got over here? A pair of scissors? What? What are you doing, Mr. Burnett? Oh, I'm just going to change my shape a little bit. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now, hook this up like this. Ooh, another flat shape that's closed. Now look at this. I don't love that. Let's use this one. Make sure it's a little bit more even. Look, this has 4 sides just like the last one did. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 straight lines. It has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is not the same as the square. This is, what's the name of this? This is called a rectangle. A rectangle has 2 sides that are even and across from each other, and 2 sides that are even across from each other, more or less. And it has 4 corners. This is a rectangle. Now a square that we used to have is actually a rectangle as well. Now, I'm going to take away this straw I'm going to take away this ball of clay, and I'm going to take away this straw, and I'm going to bring back one of these that I cut out. Do you know what I can make with this? Let's see. Push it all together. Aha! Look at this shape here. Once again, I don't love this longer one. I'm going to do, no, that one's too short. Let's just cut that up just a little bit. This is called a, what? 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 sides. 3 corners. 1, 2, 3 corners. Closed shape. It's called a triangle, right? Okay, a triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners. Now, for a triangle, there is no rule that the sides have to be the same length. So I'm going to get rid of this. By the way, don't worry about this. I got plenty of straws for us to finish the year. Stick that. What is going on with this shape here? Again, it's a closed shape. It has 3 sides, 3 corners. This is a triangle, but it is a different triangle from the other one, isn't it? This has one side that is much shorter than the other 2 sides, but it's still a triangle. Okay, I want to show you one other shape. You guys are familiar with this shape. This is a flat shape. We have it in our pattern blocks. This is called, well, let's talk about it for a minute. I think I gave you the name of this before. How many sides does it have? I'm going to mark here so I keep track that I counted this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. How many corners does it have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides, 6 corners. This is a shape that is called a hexagon. Hexagon. Okay? Now, let's take a look at your problem set for today. Now, the first thing it says is to use a ruler to trace the shape. So, get your ruler and just lay it right on the line, and then take your pencil or your pen or other writing apparatus and just draw right along these shapes. Now, what have I got here? Triangle, rectangle, triangle, and this is a hexagon. All hexagons don't have to have all the sides the same length. In fact, each of your sides could be a different length and it could still be a hexagon. Okay, now in the boxes it says draw 3 different triangles. Use your ruler and draw 3 triangles that look different from each other. Remember how we did this one that has one side that's kind of narrow? You could do something like that. Draw 2 different rectangles. So draw one rectangle here, another here. It has to have 4 sides, and the sides opposite each other have to be the same length. So you could draw a square for one of these, because a square is a type of a rectangle. And then here it says draw a hexagon, 1 hexagon. That's going to be tricky. You have to do 6 sides. I suggest you do a straight line up, straight line down, and then a sideways this way, sideways this way, sideways that way, sideways that way. You can look at this to help you with the hexagon. On the back of your problem set, it has more subtraction and addition problems for you to practice. Okay? Make sure if it has the minus sign that you're minusing, and if it has the plus sign that you are adding them. In addition, let's take a look at your exit ticket. On the exit ticket it says first, draw a triangle so all the sides are different lengths. That'll be tricky. Second, draw a triangle with your ruler that has 2 sides that are about the same length. So they want 2 triangles. One triangle has to have all sides different lengths, and then one has to have 2 sides that are about the same length. Last thing, I want you to do this exit ticket later today sometime. The sprints. Now, in your sprint book, you should have done sprint A last Friday. If you didn't, go back and do that one. Make sure that you're looking where the hole is. The hole is always what's missing on all of these problems. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. See how fast you can do it, And when it gets checked, you can write how many you got correct here. Here's a new one that I want you to do today. This is Lesson 2 Core Fluency Sprint B. Do this one today. You can have somebody time you, see how long it takes you to do it, and fill in these. Again, these are all missing holes. The hole is missing, so you just have to fill in the blank with the hole. And then when you do that, you will be done with math today. Okay, see you later.